5,222 victories. Over $221 million in career earnings. 2 Preakness Stakes titles, a Breeders' Cup Classic, and a spot in the history books as one of Churchill Downs' greatest riders of all time. But the racing community has just lost one of its absolute toughest icons. Champion jockey Robby Albarado passed away at the age of 52. From surviving life-threatening track spills to pulling off iconic upset victories late in his career, Robby's life was a testament to sheer determination. Today, we examine his sudden passing, his family, his net worth, and the unforgettable mark he left on horse racing, Lafayette beginnings and Louisiana bush tracks. Robby J. Albarado was born on the 11th of September 1973 in Lafayette, Louisiana. Raised in the heart of Acadiana culture, riding was not just a sport to young Robby, it was a way of life. At just 10 years old, under the guidance of local horsemen, Robby sat in a saddle for the first time. By age 12, he was competing on Louisiana's famous informal bush tracks, honing his instincts against adult jockeys twice his age. In 1990, at age 16, he officially turned professional, earning his first sanctioned victory at Evangeline Downs aboard a horse named One Little Point. A star was born, dominating Churchill Downs and fairgrounds. As Robby moved on to the national stage, trainers quickly took notice of his hands, patience, and fierce drive in the stretch. He made Louisville, Kentucky, his second home, establishing a reign at Churchill Downs that few in history have ever matched. Churchill Downs milestones: 1,192 career wins at Churchill Downs. Ranks 4th all-time in track history. 87 stakes victories, ranks 2nd all-time behind only Hall of Famer Pat Day. 2. Time leading rider. Captured riding titles in 2008 and 2016 at the historic Oval. At New Orleans Fairgrounds, he was equally dominant, capturing 7 riding titles and earning an induction into the Fairgrounds Hall of Fame in 2005. The legendary partnership with Curlin. In 2007, Robby Albarado teamed up with a chestnut colt named Curlin, forming one of the most celebrated jockey-horse partnerships of the 21st century. Together, they captured the 2007 Preakness Stakes in a thrilling stretch duel, followed by a commanding victory in the $5 Million Breeders' Cup Classic at Monmouth Park. The following year, Robby travelled to the Middle East, guiding Curlin to an unprecedented 7.5 length victory in the 2008 Dubai World Cup. Robby was no longer just a top regional jockey, he was an international superstar. Heart surgery and tragic passing at 52. In late July 2026, while staying in Saratoga Springs, New York, Robby underwent a cardiac procedure at Saratoga Hospital to insert stents and clear blockages near his heart. Following a successful procedure, he was discharged and was resting and recovering at the home of his close friend, trainer Ken McPeek. Tragically, on the morning of Tuesday, the 4th of August 2026, trainer Ken McPeek expressed the collective grief of the racing world, stating, "He was a very good friend and a top horseman. This is rough. Unbreakable spirit. Overcoming horrific injuries." What made Robby Albarado truly legendary was his ironclad resilience. Being a jockey is one of the most dangerous professions on earth, and Robby bore the scars. In 1998 and 1999, Robby suffered devastating back-to-back skull fractures in track spills. Surgeons had to replace a damaged portion of his skull with a titanium mesh and polymer plate. Many expected him to retire, but Robby returned to the saddle every single time, winning the prestigious George Wolfe Memorial Jockey Award in 2004 for his sportsmanship and perseverance. Family and personal life. Wife Paige and his children. Behind the competitive fire in the stretch, Robby was a loving father and husband. He was married to Paige Albarado, a respected racing executive who works as the Midwest racing manager for My Racehorse. Together, they raised a close-knit family, including his sons and daughter. Away from the noise of the grandstands, Robby was known for his quick Cajun humor, his love for cooking Louisiana-style meals, and his deep affection for his children. Net worth and career earnings. Over a career spanning more than 30 years and 34,000 mounts, Robby Albarado solidified his position among horse racing's financial and athletic elite. By the numbers: 5,222 career wins, ranks 26th all-time in North American history, $221 plus million in purses, ranks 19th all-time in total earnings, 40 Grade 1 victories, including major races like the Jockey Club Gold Cup, Stephen Foster and Whitney Stakes. With career jockey commissions, endorsements and personal investments, his estimated net worth stood between $8 million and $12 million. The 2020 Preakness stunner, Swiss Skydiver. In late 2020, near the twilight of his career, Robby delivered one of the greatest tactical rides in Triple Crown history. Picked up as a replacement rider on the filly Swiss Skydiver in the Preakness Stakes, Robby took a daring shot along the rail, battling Kentucky Derby winner Authentic down the stretch. In a thrilling finish, Swiss Skydiver became only the 6th filly in history to win the Preakness, proving once again that in big money races, few could outride Robby Albarado. Tributes from the racing world. Following news of his passing, tributes poured in from every major racetrack in America. Churchill Downs president Mike Anderson stated, "Saying goodbye to someone who left us too soon is extremely difficult." The Churchill Downs family is saddened by this devastating loss. Fellow jockeys remembered him as a generous mentor in the jockeys' room who always prioritized rider safety while competing with relentless passion. Mentorship and life after retirement. After officially retiring from race riding in December 2021, Robby never truly left the racetrack. He transitioned into working as a key exercise rider and consultant for Ken McPeek, playing a critical role in prepping modern champions like Kentucky Derby winner Mystic Dan and star filly Torpedo Anna. He took immense joy in helping young jockeys read race flows and master the art of horse body language. Lifestyle and the Louisiana legacy. Despite traveling the globe and competing at the highest levels in Dubai and New York, Robby remained deeply connected to his Louisiana roots. He embraced a grounded lifestyle centered on fishing, spending time with family, and supporting local youth equestrian programs in Acadiana. He brought Cajun warmth wherever he went, earning lifelong friends across every stable gate he walked through. Lessons from his life. Robby Albarado's extraordinary life leaves us with 3 powerful lessons. 1. Resilience conquers all. No matter how many times life knocks you down or breaks you, you can always pick yourself back up. 2. Heart over stature. True strength isn't measured in physical size, but in determination and courage. 3. Finish strong. Approach every opportunity, whether early in life or late in your career, with total devotion. Final farewell. Robby Albarado passed away on the 4th of August 2026 at the age of 52. Though he was taken from us far too early, his name is permanently etched into the history books of American horse racing. Rest in peace, Robby. Thank you for the rides, the courage, and the unforgettable memories. Share your favorite memories of Robby Albarado in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe as we continue to honor the lives and legacies of sports icons. Thank you for watching.